On my first year in Bali, my brother-in-law and my sister moved to live in my parents' house in Jakarta. They moved into my room, so they cleaned it up and they found few things in my room, from my black magic era. They found a small dagger, a knife, and those demons are back and haunted them. They got freaky, so scared, and I was in Bali. They're looking for some psychic uh, in Bali, so they call some of their friends in Bali, and there's Mr. Oka. He's a chauffeur that knows someone, a great psychic in Bali, and so I met Om Chris. Om means uncle. Now this Uncle Chris was mean, man. He was mean. He was a legend. He learned everything spiritually from Hindus, Buddhism, every religion. He is into meditation. He done it all, and he's from Timor. Timor is east of Indonesia, but he stayed in Bali as a leak hunter. Leak is like a black magic, in Bali. And this Uncle Chris helped me to recover. He cleaned me up, and he was like a super to me, because he could pull the lightning, and I was wow, wow, this guy. If you see him, you wouldn't recognize him as a god. So that's super. Mm. He's not a big guy, with biceps. And no, he's like farmer, and yes, he cleaned me up, and Uncle Chris gives his message to me, a simple, short one, no fear. He was just, Romi, no fear. And my brother-in-law and my sister flew to Bali a few weeks after the exorcism that I had with Uncle Chris, and they were in a hotel room. I came to see them. Wow, Uncle Chris was so, I told him, but see, my brother-in-law suddenly changing his mind, 180 degrees, changing his mind. He wouldn't meet him, I don't want to meet him. I don't want to meet him. What? I get so confused, Why are you changing your mind? It's unpolite. I think someone, somebody, or some devils hacked his brain and to not saying this Uncle Chris, and a year or 2 years after that, I moved from Sarinadi to another place. It's still in Bali, but a different place. It was in Ketut Mudita's place, and there's demons comes. Above my ceiling, and it's shouting, it's growling, and that demons was like to about to open up the ceiling. I get freaked out. I ran outside, try to find some help, but nobody's woke up. And I remember what Uncle Chris told me: no fear, Romi. Okay, no fear. I'm going back to my room. I went back to my room, laying in my bed, and I'm saying, to the ceiling, you get down here, showing yourself. So maybe we can get a fight or something, I've laying in my bed for about 3 hours. Nothing show up. I just heard the breathing. At my ceiling, on top of my ceiling, and I fell to sleep. Now that Uncle Chris was like an angel to me.